You got your toothbrush?
Sure.
Families, taking road trips. Don't come back all bougie, man.
Come back, get your damn pants up to your damn stomach.
So we've been watching several movies lately, and I've been trying to catch up with films from 2015, 2016, and 2017 during the times that I really was super busy with work and whatnot to take the time to catch up with Academy Award winners and all that stuff. So one of those movies that we caught up on is actually a movie that's fairly new, and I don't know if it's out yet in the Philippines, but if it is, you have got to check it out. I mean, it's a thriller horror sort of called Get Out, and it, you know, is about racism, about this guy who finally gets to meet the parents of his white girlfriend, and then when he gets to his girlfriend's parents' house, eventually things get creepy and you realize that he is now in a position that he would never have thought he would be in. So I don't want to give you any spoilers, but long story short, you've got to check it out. And also, it's a really great surprise because the writer, the director, and the producer of the movie Get Out is actually Jordan Peele. Hi, Rocket. Hi. And Jordan Peele is known, of course, as part of the hugely popular comedic TV series called Mad TV. And here's his picture if you're having a little bit of a shady memory trying to figure out who he is. But he is super hilarious, and he's got this duo with another guy from Mad TV. So, you know, it was really surprising that you've got like a comedy guy who does stand-up comedy and comedy sketches and has always been known as being like the funny guy, actually do a horror. So I think just the curiosity alone got a lot of people to watch it in the cinema. You know, expecting it's probably going to be like how the Wayans brothers do, you know, the satire, scary movies that they've been doing, right? Because they're comedians and then they do like a horror movie. Well, this is a little bit like a satire, but it's more serious. And when he wants you to feel scared or feel creeped out, like goosebumps, you do feel it.
If there's too many white people, I get nervous.
But when he wants you to crack up and just laugh and, you know, find something really funny. I love you too. You're so sweet, my darling. I'm telling everyone about the movie we watched. Even Rocket was watching. He was just like, you know, because you could feel the suspense, you could feel the danger. And then, of course, there's always going to be some icebreakers in between because that's what life is, you know. It's kind of like when you wake up in the middle of the night and you feel like you're scared to go to the bathroom, but you do anyhow. And you finally go, and then you get chills, like thinking that there's somebody in the hallway in the darkness of the corner of the room staring at you. And then you think about it the next day, and you kind of find it funny because it's really silly how you were so scared of nothing, right? So I think in an interview he said that horror movies are kind of comedies as well. Oh, these are packages. I'll be opening them later. So, interestingly enough, this movie was only a low-budget movie that actually made millions. And exactly how much? The numbers are up here. So, can you believe that? A little over $4 million budget. So, definitely it's a low-budget movie. It's one of those movies you'd call an indie flick, a B movie, right? A low-budget film. But the way it was shot, the way it was directed, and even the actors in it, they're definitely not low budget. If they were not famous before, they're definitely on their way to stardom as of the moment. And the movie's actually getting rumors that it is going to possibly be one of the very first, after such a long time, of a horror genre movie to be included in the Academy Awards for a nomination. So I think that is a big, big step. And especially for one of the very first African-American or black director to actually get this much kudos in the industry in the horror genre. So, you know, it's a fun movie.
In this suburb, but it's cool. Bro, how you not scared of this, man?
It's a horror movie, so if you like horror movies,
Get into the floor.
Wait.
Sit.
if you like comedy movies,
No.
and you like the feeling of being scared in horror movies, but you don't want to take it with you when you go home and you're alone at night because it was way too serious and way too real, well, this movie is definitely real. It's, I think, situations that happen in real life with regards to racism, but the way it was done, you don't take it with you and feel like you've got this gloom that has just shrouded your entire being for the next 3 weeks until you watch a funny movie again. So, you know, it doesn't give you that feeling of going home and feeling utterly depressed. No, you watch it, you feel scared, you have a good laugh, and then you go home and you just won't stop thinking about it. And I bet you you're going to go to the different forums, you're going to look for videos of people's opinions, and there are also Easter eggs, which means that the director or the writer has put in different clues that you won't really know about until the end of the movie, and then you're like, oh, so that's why in the beginning she was doing that, or she was doing that, or he was doing that.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Because it all kind of connects. So what the director does is he creates these dots that to you, while watching the movie, doesn't really seem like it's supposed to be there on purpose, like he was just putting it there just cause, right? But then eventually, as you continue watching the movie, those dots start to connect, and then you see the big picture, and in the grand reveal, this puzzle now becomes this solved puzzle that you realize is just mind-blowing, and you are flabbergasted.
Hey, my man. So how long has this been going on, this thing?
So yes, my opinion of Get Out is it kept me Googling Get Out and people's opinions about it, just so that I could have somebody to discuss it with for days. And I think I'm actually still doing that today, which is already about 4 days after I saw it. So you gotta check it out. It is brilliant, and the lead actors are brilliant in it.
From the city?
Yeah, we're just heading up for the weekend.
Can I see your license, please?
He wasn't driving.
I didn't ask.
And the black guy is actually British, so that was another surprise right there. So yeah, you gotta check it out. Get Out, my movie review. Bye! Say bye, Rocket!
Bye!
Here.
Bye!